So that was Piyush Goyal talking about India-US trade deal and how we can also benefit from the deal as well. But the fine prints are still awaited. But moreover, the new data has been released on CPI and it has come in at 2.75%. The only outlier, if you talk about the number, has been personal care and the other segment, which has seen over 19% growth. But overall, if you talk about the numbers, that is largely in line at 2.75%. Even the urban as well as rural inflation has been around that mark. If you talk about the housing and education, which has been tweaked this time, education has come in around 3% at 2.98%, and so is the case with other constituents. Let's go across to hear what CEA Nagesh Aranda is talking about the new CPI series.
Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you, and I once again thank my friend Dr. Saurabh Garg for inviting me to share the stage with him on the first of the many milestones that we will be seeing from Ministry of Statistics in the coming weeks. I think this particular consumer price index revision, on which you heard a very excellent presentation from Ms. Deepthi Srivastava in a few minutes ago, I think it sets the stage very well for what is to come in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It is an important development because it will be aligning us with the best practices that are possible in the world, and we may even be going one step ahead of others in the way we will be collating, compiling, and presenting key macroeconomic statistics on output and prices in the going forward. As we all know very well, the economy itself has undergone a significant transformation in the past decade. Consumption behavior, market structures, and the composition of household expenditure have evolved, and the new CPI series, therefore, unsurprisingly reflects these changes. One of the clear messages we found from Ms. Srivastava's presentation is that it reflects the evolving composition of consumption, which was already made clear to us through the household consumption expenditure survey, which again, under the new leadership, Ministry of Statistics and Dr. Garg, they have been now holding it more regularly. And from the 23-24 survey, the kind of changes that would come in the CPI series were becoming evident to us from the CEA survey of 23-24. Reflecting Engel's Law, the proportion of weights assigned to the food basket has come down in the new series. The weight of food and beverages from 45.86 in CPI 2012 to 36.75. It also reflects the reallocation of certain items to other categories, more discretionary in nature, such as restaurants and services. At a macro level, this reflects a progressive diversification of expenditure towards health, education, mobility, and connectivity, which is what you would expect to see from an economy which is seeing rising incomes and rising living standards. Such rebalancing is typically associated with income growth, productivity gains, and, as I mentioned, improving living standards. The revised basket also highlights the increasing role of services in consumption. The number of service items has increased from 40 to 50, enabling broader representation of service sector expenditure.